Content marketing. Besides SEO, there are lots of techniques that you can use to get your work in front of the right people. Focus on these one at a time. Get it perfect and then move on to the next one. Do not try these all at once. If you do, then you're just going to do a poor job across the board. The first one is the email list, and this should be the first thing you do. You own this list. If you build a big Facebook following, then Facebook owns that following. They can change their algorithm so that following barely see you. They can delete your account or delete the whole network, and it's completely out of your control. But no one can do this with your email list. When you write a new piece, this should be your first port of call. They are your biggest fans and the perfect people to get the ball rolling and start sharing it. Next is guest posts. Make a list of where you want your content to be and have a stretch goal. Personally, mine is Nat Geo for responsible travel industry. Now you want to start small and work your way up. This doesn't have to just apply to guest posts either. This can apply to interviews, podcasts, or any form of content really. Now the scary bit, you have to put the pitch to them. There's a proven format you can follow that basically goes, this is who I am, this is what I do, I love your blog for X, Y, and Z reason, I'd love to write for you, here are 3 ideas, bullet point each one, explain why each one is great and why their readers will love it. Then ask for their feedback and advice. The key here is you want to make it all about how you can help them. Don't just say, let me know how I can help. Give specifics for how you can help. If you say things like, let me know if I can help, you've really just given them a job. It's then up to them to come up with the type of writing that you should be doing, who you should be writing it for, what it should be about. And really, these are things that you should be doing. You should be handing all of this to them on a plate. Make it a nice, easy decision for them. And don't forget to prove you're not a weirdo. You need to explain who you are and give examples of your previous work. And most importantly, you need to put in just as much effort, if not more effort, into guest posts than you do with your own pieces. Remember, you're building the portfolio that's going to land you your dream guest post. Imagine the editors of Nat Geo reading it. Is it good enough for them to consider you? Lastly, social media. One of the biggest questions are, how often should I post on social media? Some people swear by once a week. Others argue it's better to take your time. Give each post as much time as it needs to be perfect. And the issue here is that there are massive gaps in between, sometimes even months. I'm not going to tell you how often you should post. You could be sporadic or strict, weekly or monthly. That's up to you. The lazy way to get traffic from your social media is, number one, don't have a scheduled posting time. It's not that a scheduled posting time is bad, it's just that it can take up so much of your energy when you're thinking, oh my gosh, I need to post something on Tuesday and then on Friday, and that takes up a lot of mental space. To be honest, if you are primarily a blog writer, then just focus on that, share them on social media as and when they come. And a great place to share them is on Facebook groups. So if you just share them on your Facebook page, it's so difficult to get it really up and running to a point where you have thousands of followers and they're all engaged and they're really interested in what you're doing, especially if you're taking the lazy route. Whereas with Facebook groups, there are already thousands of people there. They're already engaged, they're already really interested in what comes up. And if you're in the right group and you're posting in the right content, it could very easily go viral within that little space and become one of the main posts that is shown to everyone in the group. Another great way to approach social media the lazy way is by using set and forget schedulers like Hootsuite or Buffer. You can just spend a day filling it with content, telling it when you want it to go out, and then you forget about it. You also don't have to come up with loads of new content for social media. You can find gems in your work to repurpose for social media. Maybe turn a quote into an image, or even just take a screenshot and post that. However, if you want to get real results from social media, check out our social media management and marketing course.